No one calls me Elizabeth, except my dad, and he's an asshole. So if you don't mind, my name's Daisy.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. I mean, I read it about maybe, it probably would have been over 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago was when I read it. And I really, really loved it, and really wanted to work with Kevin. And then I think they were trying to get money together and things like that. And in the book, Daisy and all the characters are a little bit younger. And originally Kevin wanted to, I think, maybe cast unknowns and things like that. So we met up quite a few times before we actually got down to doing it. But it was great. I think that made me want it even more. Was the fact that we did all that. But it was great, you know. It was a special experience for everyone. I mean, it's very different to anything else that I've done, which was why I wanted to do it. She's a very current American girl with a lot of insecurities and paranoias and things like that. And I think that's why I was so desperate to do it, was because I had played quite a few girls, maybe about 3 characters in a row that had been very kind of kind, understanding, serene type characters, and I didn't want to do that for a while. I wanted to play someone who had no patience and bit the head off anyone who said the wrong thing to her, because I knew it would be so much fun to play. So I mean, I think there is great opportunities out there. You just have to find them, and it depends on your personal taste as well, I think. I mean, I've never wanted to do the whole girl next door thing or just play the girlfriend, or there's nothing wrong with that, but I've just never kind of been into that, you know. So I think I've always been very lucky that I've played people like Daisy and Hannah, and even Bryony in Atonement, who was only in it for a while but was a fantastic, even at 12, I knew she was a fantastic character to play. So I've been quite lucky, I think, with the female roles that I've had, and still you need to dig for them a little bit, but there are great woman roles out there, you know. I think you know, as an actor, you need to be strong-minded, and you need to kind of stand your ground when it comes to making the character who you want to make it, you know. I just think sometimes it can become, a woman's character can turn into quite a commercial version of what it once was, you know. It could have been very interesting, and then people get involved and want to make the character more likeable and things like that, and it loses something then. But I do think it's starting to change now. I think with, you know, the comic book films and the action films and all that sort of stuff, hopefully the women have a bigger role in what's going on there. Are you expecting me to say shooting my dad?
I kind of like the answer.
Maybe. That was great. It was great fun. He didn't die, so it was all good. What would be my favourite memory? I think there was, when we did all of the montage stuff, when all the kids did the montage stuff where we were moving into the barn and we were in the river and we were messing about with the dogs and things like that. That was all great. That was all really, really fun, because basically that was our dynamic anyway. That was our kind of like natural relationship with one another. And Kevin and Franz just basically let the cameras roll and captured whatever was going on, you know. So that was all us, really. There's nothing to do with them.
I want to be home with you. And that's how I live now.